Here is this incredible train coming towards us, heading towards Darwin. That was crazy! That was like 120 kilometers an hour. Check it out, just magical! Another magical sunset from Tasmania. Welcome to Adelaide River Inn. Hey! This is probably about as Australian as it gets, folks. The Adelaide River Inn. Serving 4X, which is a Queensland beer. Here we have Jock the Croc, who's 5 meters long and was caught at a boat ramp apparently. He's just huge. Like, he's just 5 meters long. Like that's like 3 of me lying down. It's just massive. Check out his tail. What an incredible, massive big mouth. Today we're here in bar 303 with Charlie, Jen, and Alex. Where are you from?
I'm from Canada, Calgary, Alberta. I'm from Hawke's Bay, New Zealand.
And I'm from Adelaide in South Australia. Today we're just checking out some of the local sites in Darwin. Jen is behind the bar working here. How long have you been here?
I've been here for 3 months.
3 months, wow. And what's your thoughts on the lake here so far?
It's good, it's good. It's just very hot and very sweaty. It's about time to go.
Favourite part?
Obviously the staff.
Well. And how about Charlie? Is he well behaved?
Oh, yes. He's very well behaved.
What's your most favourite memory of Adelaide River?
Definitely Wednesdays going to yoga.
Yoga in Adelaide River?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a $1 coin. You can go to yoga on Wednesdays.
What about you, Alex? What do you think of Adelaide River?
Yeah, it's a lot to do nice. It's actually very, very quiet, kind of blinking you missing. Yeah, it's awesome.
Just die.
Hey, darling.
You're gonna
You're gonna be famous now. You're gonna be famous time. How old's Charlie?
He also had his legs chopped.
Whoa.
Make him fit on the counter.
Oh,
Wow. He's a lot shorter than he's
He's in a chop
supposed
job.
to be.
Yeah. He's been lowered in the legs. These girls are quite tall. You actually make me feel quite normal. I actually can look in the eyes when I talk to you. It's quite nice. So how do we say cheers in Canadian?
Hey, bud.
Cheers!
Bottoms up. Today we've come to the Adelaide River Railway Precinct to have a look at some remnants of what's left of the original North Australian narrow gauge railway, also meant to be called the Ghan, which was never connected. Let's go show you why. Now the Darwin railway line, the North Australian railway line that was narrow gauge, never actually made it down to Adelaide as the Ghan should have. Part of the reason for this was twofold. The track was firstly built of narrow gauge, which is very, very narrow. This limits your speed and it also limits the weight you can carry. Problem also being is the route that they chose to build the original narrow gauge on was prone to flooding. So during the wet season in northern Australia and also through the top ends of South Australia, the line would actually wash away. Now, it wasn't almost until 100 years later that they finally managed to connect the line from Alice Springs all the way to Darwin. We're going to take you over here and show you. This is part of the original Ghan railway line stretching from Adelaide River down towards Alice Springs, which never got that far. But here, we have the standard gauge, the much wider railway line that connects Adelaide all the way through to Darwin now, almost 100 years after the original project was attempted. Behind us, we have NSU number 63. This locomotive was used by the Commonwealth Railways on the North Australian narrow gauge railway. It's sitting here, just silently rusting away behind us. It seems to be in pretty good shape, but could use a bit of loving. Definitely, probably a paint job. There's no longer a line here that this one can operate on, but it's here as a monument to what once was.
Stephen Tyler's a badass.
We'll go to the front and make a view.
Okay. The flies here are particularly bad. I'm surprised there's no snakes in it.
There probably is. As you can see, there's not much left inside, apart from some rusty, very rusty air tanks. We need a bit of work to get it going again. There it is, Adelaide River Railway Station. The journey would have taken almost half a day to get from here to Darwin, only some 100 k's from town. Can you imagine riding this railway in the carriages we've just seen, behind the locomotive we've just seen, all the way to Darwin in this stifling heat? Like, I am standing here sweating, dripping sweat. I've got sweat coming off everywhere. It's disgusting. I can't even imagine how they did this with aircon back in the day, but maximum respect to these people that built this rail line and did the job. Wow. Here is this incredible train coming towards us, heading towards Darwin. Check it out. That was crazy! This place is called Snake Creek, and the lady at the pub, Mel, drew us this little map of how to get here. This place houses some really old railway ruins, but this place was really significant because in World War II, this is where they did a lot of munitions manufacturing for the war. So through here was where the railway line used to come, and these really, really cool buildings here, these bunkers, are leftover relics from World War II, when they used to manufacture munitions. Wow, look at this. I don't even think GoPro can see in this far, but this is incredible. Wow, there's an actual bunker. Wow. This is incredible. There's dragonflies in here and they're making these really crazy noises because this is really good echo. What is that? What do you reckon, Alex?
This place is cool.
This is cool as shit.
This wasn't written on the wall?
Ugh.
It's a bit depressing, isn't it?
Okay, so we're in this like crazy ass building. Ugh. Oh, wow.
It's a bit morbid, isn't it?
Yeah, very morbid place. Who knows what this place was? Wow, what was this place? Oh, this is crazy. At least that air conditioning.
Yeah, yeah.
Air conditioning ducts there, see?
Oh, there's a shower. This must be rooms. This is a shower.
Yeah, well, that's kind of nice. It was a very government style looking shower. Wow. Yeah, this looks like some sort of place people have lived or worked or doing something at. Geckos just running up the wall. One thing that I do find really interesting about this place is that they have lots of Volkswagen Beetles here. Like, there's a lot of these little Volkswagens here up. Thing is about the Volkswagen Beetle is it was actually a German-built car and was known as the Hitler car. So I'm not sure why in World War II we had so many of these Volkswagens here in Australia. But yeah, there must have been some reason for it. Yeah, sun setting. Just taking some time lapse with the GoPro. Hope it doesn't get wet. Water keeps coming up around. Should make some good footage though. I have to come down here tomorrow for sunrise and have a look. This is incredible. Here we go again with Chris and Zosh, and we have another beautiful sunset behind us. Just beautiful. We're at the Darwin Yacht Club, and it's just food, amazing. Drinks, family and friends is what really makes it. Cheers. Mr. Obvious. Oh, well, you just want to check out these fish down here. Darwin Jetty. Absolutely amazing how much life there is here. People just throw the chips in and they're just coming up to grab it. Just look, incredible. So here we are, tonight's night 3 of hanging out with Chris and Zosh, and I've taken them to my favourite place in Darwin, which is Pee-wee's on the Point. I'm going to show you what makes this place one of my favourites. Right there, right there. You know what that is? That's an ant. This is like a dead ant gin that they've just made for us, and they actually put ants in there, green ants. What do you think, Uncle Chris?
I think it's beautiful. They're actually gins made with the ant as a flavour, but beautiful.
And entree is served. It's absolutely amazing looking. What do you reckon, Josh? Wonderful.
Delightful.
Check out the view. Have a look at the view. We actually feel like it's very nice. Oh, really? Apparently I'm a bad person.
It's a trick.